So are we recording?
Yes.
Well, Ron Hubbard would always say, today is the blank of blank and blank of blank, and today is December something.
18th.
It's December 18th. It's Saturday. And the year is 2010, although from old Dianetics days, we decided that 1950 was the first year. So it would be AD 60, which is after Dianetics. 60 years since Dianetics got introduced on this planet. It's a little hard for me to believe that it's been 60 years, but time goes rapidly when you're having fun. Anyway, here we are, somewhere on Stanford University campus, and my dear friend Tatiana is here, running the camera, being the interviewer. I'm being interviewed. I decided I could stop moving my hands continuously when I'm talking, but it means clamping my hands down. So I'm going to just try to move my mouth and not wave my hands quite so much. Because normally speaking, when I'm not on camera, when I'm talking to people, I don't wave my hands continuously. But just put somebody in front of a camera and watch out. Okay, well, there have been a bunch of different videos, and in one of them I talked about clearing, and there's a procedure that L. Ron Hubbard came up with that uses help and some creative processing to produce a clear. But anyway, one of the things I think that I forgot to tell you, which is very, very important, because if you don't want to spend a lot of money or even a little money, there's a way to get clear that's free of charge. All it requires is your personal responsibility. Because when L. Ron Hubbard came up with this procedure for clearing people, the year was 1958. There have been other years and other procedures, but this was 1958. And he ended up by saying, it is possible, quite possible, to live your way to clear without getting any auditing, without getting any processing, or any of the things that Dianetics, Scientology have to offer. And he says, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. And it's all based on the idea of help. And if you will practice help in every situation in your life, and never find any excuses for not helping or being helped or helping others to help others, but if you will just devote your life to the idea of help, get off the idea of hating, harming, destroying, and doing all kinds of other things to people, and just live for a while with this one idea of help defined as aid or assistance, and find ways that I can help you, ways you can help me, others can help others, I can help myself, you can help yourself, but in every life situation, put aside suspicion, mistrust, all the kinds of things that we're taught and learn the hard way that are unpleasant about ourselves and other people. I don't mean to become so innocent that you end up in a very bad place, but whenever possible, make it possible for help to exist. It will change your life, it will change the lives of everyone you know, and you can extend it if you want to the degree that you're capable through the whole world. The next question you could rightfully ask me, do I, me, the guy, Phil Spickler, do I know of anyone that's ever done it? And the answer is yes, in 1958. Starting with a woman from South Africa by the name of, her last name was Parkhouse. Can't remember her first name. But anyway, she arrived in Washington, D.C. and checked out clear. And she did it just simply using this idea of introducing help into everything in her life and helping others to use help, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And she was clear. Now, I think that's pretty neat, and it's something you can do. You don't need any experts, no gurus. You don't have to get your wallet and buy it. You can do it. So L. Ron Hubbard, whether he ever meant to or not, at least at that time, hoped that a great many people would pick up on this idea and clear themselves. Well, it turned out a lot of people don't want to be that responsible. Some really do. But a lot of other people would like to go to the mechanic or the doctor or the therapist or the guru or gosh knows what and get help to become clear. That's okay too. But this is really puts you into life in a way that you may have never expected. And it's absolutely beautiful because a help clear is a person that it's so safe to be around. This person isn't filled with ulterior motives. They aren't filled with, well, what is in this for me? What can I get out of you? No. It's okay to get exchange, money, whatever, for what you do. But this person is in another realm. They are in the realm of help, which is like, at the same time, as spiritual as it's possible to get, because many of the great religions of the world started out based on the idea of spiritual salvation or spiritual help or spiritual recovery of what you really are. Well, you can do it yourself. You don't need God helping you or the devil or any of the other things that are all outside of us that are supposed to be such horrendous influences in our life. Turns out you can do it. Even at my age, well, my body's age, which is going to be 80 in March, okay? Even someone with my body, every so often, just to check it out, I put help into my life in all directions, on all flows, with all people, on all dynamics. Help as an individual, help as a marriage or family, what have you. Help in groups, help in mankind, help in all living things, help in the entire physical universe. And if there is something that other people call God or the source of everything or the big whatever that we all came from, get your help in on that subject also. In all directions, help is a flow process. It's flowing aid and assistance, receiving aid and assistance, encouraging aid and assistance. What do you think the world would look like today if that's what was going on? Well, that isn't what's going on. I can't say for sure what the world would look like, but some of the things that really seem so screwy and so stupid and so hopeless and so ongoing, generation after generation, repeating the same nonsense, the same stupidities, the same destructivity. Well, that's humans for you. But anyway, you can to some degree not fight against that, because the harder you fight against the nature of something, the more persistent it comes. Like if somebody tells me, Phil, don't do that anymore, well, I might say, yeah, well, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not saying I really operate that way, but you know what I mean. So, help is the order of the day. It's as free as the birds. I don't know just how free the birds are, but help. And all your dynamics, and especially you to yourself. Do you make sure that you are helping you all the time? Well, you don't have to. It's true, if you want a lot of adventures and a lot of misadventures, if you want trouble, problems, heartache, deceit, treason, loyalty, destruction, those are all exciting, and it's living proof that you're probably underneath it all an immortal being, and you think those things are fun. But help will, if you really are a spiritual being, and I'm not insisting that you are, it seems like that's what you must be. I can't imagine anybody living life the way we live it, with so many dangers, hydrogen bombs, giant asteroids from outer space, plagues that could kill everyone on the planet, and yet we get up and do our thing every day. But anyway, help is just a nice counterbalance, and it isn't like you're trying to overcome someone. It's just aid or assistance, and you don't enforce it. You give it and offer it as another will accept it. Sometimes what is help for someone you may think this is helping them. No. So when you start out helping something or someone, you need to find out from it, person, place, or thing, what they consider to be help, and you might be surprised. You may think the person needs money. No, they want friendship. You may think the person needs to have a stiff punch in the jaw, and no, they need a kiss. I don't know, but as many people as there are possible ways of giving and receiving help. So you can see it's up to you, but there's no rush. You could take 10 years to clear yourself. Get it? Got it? Good. We're going to take a little break here, and thank you for listening, and I hope that you find this helpful. Thank you.